Ta-da!
Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming in sunny Lund, Sweden. For today's episode of Magical Feedback, we are going to do the second part of a theme that we started a while ago. It's been a while, and in case you don't remember the challenge that we threw out in part 1, the challenge was namely this. Now what I'd like to do in this episode is to throw out a challenge and an invitation to you in the wargaming community to come up with a secondary tagline that you think is appropriate and fits Grey Army Gaming, what we do here. Now we've had a lot of good and creative ideas, and I would like to present some of those here now in the second part of this video. We'll go ahead and like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and present some of those for you now for your watching enjoyment. So here you go, the alternative taglines.
Grey may look dumb, but it's really cool.
Alright, the first one comes from Jedi Jim 252. He writes, "It's never black or white, just Grey Army Gaming." And now from Frosts and Fists. These guys are hilarious. If you haven't checked out their YouTube channel, you should do so. I think this comes from Freak, although I'm sure that Brother Mythos had something to do with it. Here we go, let's take a look at a few of them. Grey Army Gaming. Being monochromatic is acceptable. Grey Army Gaming. Painting not required. Grey Army Painting. If it's gray, it's good. Grey Army Painting. Pick a chapter. We can't tell anyway. Grey Army Gaming. No paints, no problem. And here is my, I think, favorite from Frost and Fists. Grey Army Gaming. Someone stole my paints! And we've got a couple really good ones from Nick from Idic Beer 40K. Nick is a great guy. If you haven't gone to his channel, do check that out as well. Nick writes this. Play with gray and you will always lose, but at least you can choose. And the second one, play with gray and have a nice day. Oh. Here's one from Juniper96. Grey Army Gaming. I support gray rights. Tom ASAP writes, ad se ipsum? And Warhorse Julian. Grey Army Gaming. Gray's antinomy. And here's one from Mace Sperine. He or she writes, you need to be from Minnesota and play 40K to get this one. Here we go. Daka Grey Daka. Did you guys get that? If you did, comment below. Ajax 40K writes, better gray than bald. Cheap shot. And moving on. The shorter 199. Grey Army Gaming. By the grace of God go I. And here's a couple from Newbie Noobers. Gravy. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, the second one's quite similar. Hop on the gravy train. And here's a bit of an intellectual one from Lit Geek Wargamer. Armies from Green Gables. The Preacher Punisher. Amazing grace, how sweet the wound. And here's one that reflects the series we have here at Grey Army Gaming from 989796 Tobo. Philogrammer. And here's one from somebody who didn't leave their name. Grey Army Gaming. Where we're too frickin' lazy to get our crap painted. Oh, it's got a good ring to it. It might be a little bit too long, but I like it. And finally from M. Thomas Niemann. Grey Army Gaming. Where 50 Shades of Grey is actually interesting. Well, there you go, folks. Thank you for contributing to this episode of Magical Feedback. Thank you for watching, and most of all, thank you for joining us here today at Grey Army Gaming. Hey, who stole my paints?
Grey-o, it's a grey-o. Grey may look down, but it's really good. Grey-o, it's a grey-o. Grey may look down, but it's really good. Grey may look down, but it's really cool. Grey may look down, but it's really